We've all been there, right? You start dating someone, things are going great, and then these little questions about money start popping up. Are they a big spender? A super saver? It feels awkward to bring up, but you know it's important. Today, we're diving into exactly that, the financial red flags, and just as importantly, the green flags to look for in a relationship.
It's a huge topic because it's rarely just about the money. How someone handles their finances is like a window into their values, their priorities, and how they handle responsibility. Getting a sense of this early on can save you so much trouble down the line.
Okay, so let's start with the scary stuff. The blueprint for our chat lays out some major red flags: secrecy about finances, chronic debt, living beyond their means, impulsive spending, and even refusing to talk about money at all. Then there are darker things like financial control and a total lack of future planning.
Exactly. And these aren't just quirks, they're often symptoms of deeper issues. Take secrecy, for example. If your partner is hiding debt or secret bank accounts, that's what some people call financial infidelity. It's a profound breach of trust that can be just as damaging to a relationship as physical infidelity because it shatters the foundation of honesty you're trying to build.
That makes so much sense. It feels like a betrayal. What about the one that's maybe more common, living beyond their means? You see someone who always has the latest gadgets, goes on fancy trips, but you get the feeling their income doesn't quite support it.
That's a classic. It often signals a problem with impulse control or a need to maintain a certain image, which is usually funded by high interest debt. It creates a ticking time bomb for the relationship. And on the flip side of that coin is financial control. If a partner starts demanding receipts or limiting your access to money, that's not being careful with finances. That's abusive behavior and a massive red flag for deeper control issues.
Got it. So it's really about a pattern of irresponsibility or control. On the flip side, let's talk about the good stuff. What are the green flags we should be celebrating? The blueprint lists things like open communication, having shared goals, responsible debt management, and just being financially independent.
These green flags are basically signs of maturity and teamwork. Open communication is number one. A partner who can say, hey, I have this much student loan debt and here's my plan to tackle it, is showing incredible accountability. That's a huge green flag. It's not about being perfect. It's about being honest and proactive.
I love that distinction. It's not about having zero debt, but about having a plan. The blueprint also mentions balanced generosity. I find that one interesting because being generous feels like such a good quality.
It is, but only when it's sustainable. True generosity is a green flag when it comes from a place of financial stability. If someone is constantly treating everyone but is secretly racking up credit card debt to do it, that's not generosity. It's recklessness. A real green flag is someone who is thoughtful with their money but can also be generous within their means without jeopardizing their own security for the sake of appearances.
Okay, so we've got the warning signs and the positive indicators. How do we actually build a healthy financial relationship? The plan here says it comes down to open conversations, creating a joint budget, and having regular financial check-ins.
Absolutely. Those are the practical steps. You sit down and talk about your values, not just your account balances. You talk about your fears around money, what you want to achieve together. A budget isn't a straitjacket. It's a shared plan that reflects your shared priorities.
That reframes the budget from something restrictive to something collaborative.
Exactly. And what's really striking when you look at all this, the red flags and the green flags, is that it's rarely about the math. The money is just a vehicle for a much deeper conversation about communication and having a shared vision for the future. It forces you to ask, are we on the same team, heading in the same direction?
That's a powerful way to look at it. So understanding these signals isn't just about avoiding fights over bills. It's about building a life with someone you can truly trust and work with.
Precisely. To boil it all down, financial incompatibility is a massive relationship stressor. You have to watch for those red flags, the secrecy, the unmanaged debt, the lack of planning, but more importantly, actively look for the green flags, the open communication, shared goals, and mutual respect. Building that healthy partnership comes down to having those honest conversations and working as a team. At its core, it's all built on trust.